Today's question comes from Madison, Wisconsin, and the reader says the following. Or excuse me, I'm not sure where the reader is, but the question involves Dane County. My mother passed away without a will in Dane County, Wisconsin. My sister and I were her only children living in other states. So the reader lives in another state, but the mother died in Dane County, which is where Madison is. Total value of her personal property was approximately $500. So personal property is like your personal possessions, clothing, furniture, jewelry, etc. And a joint checking account with sister and self of $1,500. At the time of death, she was in a skilled nursing facility and enrolled in Care Wisconsin, paid monthly. Her personal property could not be used by us. Are we required to fill out any documents for Wisconsin? If yes, what are they? Okay, so great question here. It sounds like the mother passed away and was receiving state assistance through this Care Wisconsin, and she had a little money in her checking account and some personal property. Now, in general, if you're receiving Medicaid assistance from the state of Wisconsin, you're allowed to keep up to $2,000 in liquid assets. I'm guessing that's perhaps why her financial accounts were so low. You then qualify for assistance from the state of Wisconsin if you fill out the Medicaid application they determine you qualify. At that point, the state will help pay for your care. If that's what's going on here, then it is possible that the state of Wisconsin has an estate recovery lien against your mother for whatever assets she had remaining at death. So I would check with the Department of Health Services to see if they have a bill to be repaid from any of her assets before you would transfer that checking account to you and your sister. It sounds like you're the only heirs, but if they have an estate recovery lien and you need to use what we call a transfer by affidavit, a simplified probate process, you could possibly use, because this is under $50,000, but that requires you to notify the state first about those assets by certified mail. So talk to me or another qualified attorney who could help you with that transfer by affidavit, and I would check with the state of Wisconsin before you would transfer any money to yourself, because they may have a lien against your mom's estate to get repaid first. That's all I can say from the specifics. I'm not for sure she was receiving aid from the state of Wisconsin, but it sounds like she was, so I would check with Department of Health Services Estate Recovery section first. Sorry to hear about your mother passing, but great question and thank you for asking.